We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Cy Young, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding into the box, Lou Gehrig.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in, Reggie Jackson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Jackson.
One time, right
the
there.
1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
The first baseman, number 23, John Mattingly.
Hit on the ground out to short.
Come on, get here.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're still down 5-3. Striding in, Lou Gehrig. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Get your pitch.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a drive out toward the
Oh, you
alley
throw
in right
that one.
center.
Go to, go to, go to, go.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Digging in, Reggie Jackson.
The
He went down
center
on
fielder,
strikes
number
last
9.
time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one
Reggie
behind him, especially with runners in
Jackson.
scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that
Low.
misses, ball
Ball
4,
four.
so it's
Take it
first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Don Mattingly will bat next.
the first
2 outs
baseman.
and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Mattingly.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Yanks strand a pair. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Now to the plate, Lou
The batter.
Gehrig. 3 for
Number
4
4.
so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
Your turn right here. Driving in.
First pitch on its way.
Oh,
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Yeah, and they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Yankees used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Catfish Hunter claims the win out of the pen, his first. Christy Mathewson records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 6 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage. Have a great evening.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Now batting, Lou Gehrig, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Oh, now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Chasing after it is Verdugo. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Hey, let her in.
Settling in now, Lou Gehrig.
Number 4.
From the stretch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, way to swing the bat. Nice rip.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Now at the plate, Reggie Jackson.
Center fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding forward now Don Mattingly.
The first baseman, John
Gehrig on second.
Mattingly.
Jackson at first. 2 out in the inning.
Pitch up there.
Now that's popped up. Ortiz is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 6 and the Red Sox 2. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Number 4.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Digging in, Lou Gehrig. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 1-run ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold.
So stepping in, Lou Gehrig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing.
Hey, your pitch, get some wood on
To
it.
the plate now is the designated hitter,
the
Lou
Yankees.
Gehrig.
Let her rip.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have... Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. The Boston Red Sox put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Darwinson Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Matt Barnes hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Yankees, 10 runs on 16 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage. Have a great evening.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Mickey Mantle is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Walter Johnson, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. This guy's a pretty good pitcher, but he was tagged for 8 earned runs and the loss in his last one. Hopefully he can shake that off and pitch a lot better here today.
Digging in the switch
Batting
hitter,
fourth,
Mickey Mantle.
the
He's really been
designated
dialed
hitter,
in at the plate lately,
Mickey
having hit safely in his last
Mantle.
19 games.
Hey, stay hot,
Yeah,
big
Matty,
dog.
he's
Here
got
we
a
go.
chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
The windup and the 0-1. Inside
Ball.
with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the
Hey, get
manager
your
of
pick.
this team,
Stay
first
hard up
5
there.
games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing.
balls,
Everything is
1
going
strike.
nice right now.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers
hot
a
now.
little
Let's
bit.
go, kid.
I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player,
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Mickey
Now
Mantle.
batting,
He
the
popped out in
designated
his
hitter.
first trip.
Yeah, I don't
Mickey
mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he
Oh,
did in
baby,
his
square
last
it up.
at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Now
No,
it's
that's up.
2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. To third. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole
The
hitter,
batter,
Mickey
number
Mantle.
7.
0 for 2 on the
Designated
afternoon
hitter.
so far.
Mickey Mantle.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him.
0-1.
It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hey, need you on.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Goodbye, home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 601 for his career as they open it up to 6-2 now. Into the box now,
batter,
Mickey
number
Mantle.
7.
He went deep to the tune of a
Designated hitter,
3-run job his
Mickey.
last time up.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Benintendi is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle.
The batter,
He
number
lined out
7.
in his last trip, so
Designated
looking
hitter,
for better fortunes
Mickey.
here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can
Mantle.
ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Get a good one
Now
up there,
batting.
huh?
Number
At the
24.
plate, Willie Mays. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 3-1. And he
4.
lays
Take your
off
base.
here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Standing in, Robinson Cano.
The
He's
batter, number
hitless in
24.
3 at-bats to this
Second
point.
baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Stepping into the box, Minnie Minoso.
The batter,
So far 2 for
number
3 in
9.
this one. Mantle over at second. Mays
one
on
time,
at
right
first with 2 down. And a
Ball 4,
fastball
first base.
misses there. Ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So coming to the plate, Jorge
Now
Posada. A couple
batting,
of singles
catcher,
for him in 4
Jorge.
trips for him this afternoon.
Posada.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 12 and the Red Sox 5.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
12-8 is the way this contest ends. The New York Yankees crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Walter Johnson earns his first win of the season. Chris Sale allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to please get home safely.